So, when I was in my junior year of college, I realized at some point that I would have to leave my parents' house. They were letting me live with them for a while I was studying, which is a major reason I was able to get out of school debt free. Anyways, I was sitting alone in the dark corridor of the school that few people knew existed, trying to get some work done, and realized that I had no credit to my name. What I mean by that is financial credit. You see, I had tried before to open up a credit card at a well known clothing retailer I had worked at, so I knew that having no credit history is actually worse in the eyes of the credit card companies than pretty much anything else. I mean, seriously, they give you the icy glare of death at the mention of no credit history. I asked a few of my college mates what they were going to do about this issue. I mean, I can't be the only person with this problem, so they must have some plan or something, right? So at lunch, I sit down with one of the kids in my class and ask him, and he just sits there. He then proceeds to pull out one, two, three separate credit cards from his wallet and tells me he has no idea what I'm talking about. I ask a few more of my friends and get the same response. All of them already have credit history and enough credit cards to get them in some serious trouble. So now I'm totally freaking out. Did I miss the proverbial boat or something? Is there something I need to do like 10 years ago that nobody told me about? Did I miss the whole free credit card day? I mean, what's going on here? Finally, after asking about a dozen kids from my school about this issue, I figured out what the common thread was: financial aid. Everyone I had asked had student loan debt. Some of them even had ridiculous amounts of debt, I might add. On the other hand, I had been paying my way through college, even carrying as many as 3 jobs at once to cover my expenses. It also helped that I did 2 years at a community college, which was extremely affordable and allowed me to transfer as a junior to the bigger college, so I had no student debt to speak of. This also meant I never took out any student loans. Here's the interesting thing about this, though. I worked in the financial aid office at my school. I knew exactly what was involved in receiving student aid. Once you applied for it, they send you a piece of paper that tells you how much in loans you're being offered, and you put an X in a box to accept that you want it. That's it. An X in a box. You don't have to start paying these loans back either until you graduate. So, according to the credit card companies, my friends are trustworthy enough to give multiple credit cards because they know how to draw a letter X in a box. But I'm not. That's the great irony about all this. Some of these kids should never have had credit cards. They already had some of them maxed out on school stuff, most of which amounted to burritos. But me, the guy who's working to pay off school, can't be trusted, 'cause no credit history. You want to know why I have no credit history? It's because, unlike my school chums, I was actually smart enough to understand that one day you have to pay that money back. It all worked out in the end, though. I ended up going to my bank where I had my checking account and asking them what to do about this. They offered me a credit builder card that required me to put $1,000 of my own money in, and the credit had the $1,000 limit. The idea was if for some reason I didn't pay off my card, that $1,000 would be used to cover what I didn't pay. That's how crazy these people are with credit. Even my own bank didn't trust me at all with a card with a $1,000 limit. That card helped me build enough credit to the point where I could actually start applying for real cards. As soon as I got my first card, I dumped that credit builder card because it was holding onto $1,000 and I kind of needed that money, for school. I still had a few other problems, but eventually, in time, they went away. For the longest time, while looking for apartments, they wouldn't rent to me because I didn't have multiple years of credit history. They wanted something like 5 years of credit history. I still don't understand what 21-year-old has 5 years of credit history. I guess when I was 16, I should have been paying bills rather than playing with my friends. One apartment even asked me to pay for a full year's worth of rent up front before they would rent to me. My wife and I finally found a place willing to take a chance on us, and we never missed a payment. After that, we never had a problem with credit again. I guess that means I'm a real adult now, so yay, go me. And to all my friends with your thousands of dollars of credit card debt who are maybe still in school, good luck out there.